Hey, it's Jaime with Real Estate Advisors. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another video. If you're a home buyer, a home seller, an investor, or just wanting to learn real estate, this is the home for you. Okay, I'm speaking to you home sellers in the next 4 minutes. I'm saying 4 minutes because I hope to beat that mark today. I know that I continue to say it's going to be a short video and then it goes for a while, but I promise to keep my end of the deal. All right, let's talk about home sellers and maximizing your investment. Regardless of market, whether if you're in a buyer's market or a seller's market, your property will sell. That is a given. That is something that's going to happen. In a seller's market, you as a homeowner, you as a home seller, you have leverage. There is a shortage of inventory, i.e. shortage of homes being sold, and a bunch of buyers ready to buy. That's something that happens, well, that's been happening in the past 5-6 years, where that it's just been very, very skewed towards the seller's market. It's starting to slow down just a bit, but historically that's where we've been. But your home will also sell if it's a buyer's market. So from a buyer's standpoint, there is an overabundance of homes that the buyer can choose from. So seller's market, buyer's market, your property will sell. So a lot of the conversations that I've been having with home sellers is about maximizing your investment, and that is a bias that I bring into the conversation. That is a given from my standpoint, that you as a homeowner, you as a home seller are wanting to maximize the value of your home. That may not be your goal, but that is the bias that I'm approaching it with as a fiduciary agent. That is what I'm bringing to the table and providing you options that will maximize your investment or provide a likely scenario if we choose to go a different route. So what does that mean? People are hesitant sometimes, so homeowners are hesitant sometimes to invest $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 into their home to get it to the level that will produce the maximum return on investment. So maximizing the value of the home. And there's a lot of things that go into that decision of why somebody would not want to invest, let's say, $2,000 to return $8,000 worth of additional offer price. There's a lot of things that go into that. An element would be trust with the real estate professional that's sharing that information with them, the financial aspect of it, and just various different things that go into that decision of why somebody, a home seller, would not want to invest that additional money to return that type of return, that type of additional offer price and asking price, well, offer price from a buyer. And it's understandable to a certain extent. So what I like to compare it to is you've already made the mortgage payments on it. You've already made the repairs on the home as you lived in it, whether you lived in it 10 years, 20 years, whatever the case may be. You've already done that. You've already taken the liability of taking a mortgage and having to be timely with those payments. So why wouldn't you want to maximize it? That's something that I like to bring to the table, provide that type of information where we are wanting to maximize the investment. And sometimes we fall into the trap of, if it's a seller's market especially, homeowners fall into the trap of, the market is hot, I'm just going to list it and it's going to sell, and regardless. And yes, you're right, homes will sell, especially in the seller's market, but they also sell in a buyer's market. So what happens is some homeowners will work much harder in a buyer's market, trying to prep it up, getting it ready, knowing that they have some additional competition, so it's not likely to sell as quickly, and they work much they're working much harder in a buyer's market to get it ready to where it needs to be to optimize their return, but they're not as willing to do it in a seller's market. So that's really what I'm running into quite a bit, especially recently when I'm doing listing presentations and just speaking with homeowners of, yes, Jaime, I understand I can do an additional $2,000 worth of repairs, and chances are that it would bump me up into this type of offer price. However, let's just put it into the market and see what we get. We can do that. We can do that, Mr. or Mrs. Homeowner. However, you've already made the payments, you've already took on the liability. Why wouldn't we want to do that and really maximize it while the market is hot? You don't, unless you're comfortable with leaving money on the table, unless you're comfortable with leaving those to some potential 2 mortgage payments worth, 3 mortgage payments worth of value of your home by not doing this repairs, unless you're comfortable doing that, then I suggest we do this. So it's a lot of those types of conversations that I've been having, and I wanted to share it with you today, because again, from a home seller standpoint, it's easy to get complacent in a seller's market, because anything that you put out into the market will sell. And sometimes you will get above asking price, but it's, what was that asking price to begin with? Were you asking for the optimal value of your home? And sometimes with a little bit of money, a little bit of time even, preparing it, it really boosts it up to that next tier of an offer that you can expect from home buyers. So I wanted to share that, especially in a seller's market, homeowners, there are opportunities. You certainly work on a buyer's market much harder sometimes, where you're building, where you're doing the repairs, you're doing everything to get the property ready. So why not do that with the seller's market when the market itself is going to give you a higher yield on that investment altogether? So that's it. If there's any questions, comments, or concerns, if you'd like some additional information, resources about real estate, I would love to help you out. I am a realtor in the DFW area, and my contact information is in the description below, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, it's Jaime with Echo Real Estate Advisors. Thanks so much for checking out one of my videos. Feel free to browse around for any additional topics that may be of interest to you. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss another upload. Lastly, remember, I am a full-time realtor, so feel free to reach out and see how I may be of service. Thanks.